Okay, hi everybody, it's time again for me to do another one of my famous talking videos. Okay, so the topic I want to talk about today, if you guys guessed it from the name of this video, is sexy. What is sexy, and are young girls being too sexy? Now everybody's saying that there's not enough positive role models for young girls to look up to. Young girls should keep their clothes on, you know, and they shouldn't need to feel so sexy all the time, etc, etc. Here's how I feel on the topic of sexy. I feel like, you know, even the Bible says, I'm not trying to be religious on y'all or anything, but even the Bible says there's a time and a place for everything under the sun. You know, I think it was Jesus who said, when I was a boy, I thought like a boy, and now that I'm a man, I'll think like a man or act like a man or something like that. Don't quote me. But I feel like young girls, if they feel like they want to be sexy, let them be sexy because they're young right now. They're not going to have their body forever. They're not going to have their looks forever. I'm not saying that they should walk around naked, but I'm just saying if they want to walk around in revealing clothes and be sexy, then let them. They're young. They're going to get older. They're going to grow out of it. It's going to fade. I mean, no matter what people say, they'll say, oh, young girls shouldn't be that sexy. Do you want to see a 40-year-old dressing sexy? When you see an older woman and she's all sexed up and she's in little midriffs and little tight skirts, you're like, you might say, yo, that woman look good for a big woman, or she looks good for her age. Or you might say, at 45 years old, why is she wearing that? That your youth is a time for you to make mistakes and have fun and be reckless. I just feel like it's the best time if you're going to be all sexed up. When I was younger, thank God, I grew up in a household where my mother didn't restrict me. I know, like, a lot of my friends had really strict parents where they couldn't wear certain things. My mother didn't really restrict us or tell us what we could wear. We wore whatever we want. The only thing we were restricted to not to do was we couldn't talk to boys, but we could do everything else. She wasn't really strict on those kind of things. As long as you were doing well in school, there are certain things that just didn't bother her. So, and then, you know, but at my age now, like, I feel funny if I walk outside and my belly button is showing. Like, I just can't do it. I just feel like I'm too old for that. Like, to be showing my belly button. I feel like an old lady, like, honestly. So I feel like let young girls do that. Like, people are saying that, you know, if you're dressing naked, men are not going to respect you and blah blah blah. Society has all these rules on how women are supposed to behave and how we're supposed to be viewed. We're supposed to be innocent and sweet and virgins and bright and smart. We should know how to cook and walk properly and fold our legs when we sit. But what about boys? Why are there no pressure on boys? They can do whatever they want. Yeah, so okay, if women are walking around naked, men are not going to respect us. Newsflash, men are not going to respect us anyway. Men don't respect women based on the clothes that they wear. I know this for a fact because 100 years ago, when women were covering up and covering all of their body, men were still disrespecting us. They still thought we should stay in the kitchen. Remember, we had to fight for the rights that we have now as women. We had to fight to be able to work. We had to fight to be able to participate in sports. All of that was a fight. It was a rebellion. We rebelled against what society told us we are supposed to do. So this whole thing that we're not supposed to be sexy because men are not going to respect us, I believe that's just bullshit. Like, society needs to put, or parents need to put, pressures on their sons as well. Teach your son to respect a woman regardless of what she's wearing, because respecting a woman is respecting your mother. And even if your mother left you at a doorstep at 2 days old, she carried you for 9 months. Even if she gave you up for adoption, she carried you for 9 months. She did not abort you. So respect women regardless of what they're wearing. If they're walking around naked and acting ratchet, respect that woman. If they're walking around all clothes and acting classy, respect that woman. Women should be respected. Stop telling boys that they should respect some women and not respect some women, and stop putting all this pressure on young girls that they should cover up and they should do this and they should do that. Let young girls be young girls and do whatever they want to do, because it's their youth now and they're supposed to enjoy it. I don't think there's anything else left for me to say. I know there's going to be some people who are going to disagree with this. Oh, they shouldn't be walking around naked and you're sending the wrong message. They're young. Like, at 17 years old, what do you really expect girls to be wearing? I just feel like stop with all this pressure on us girls and us women and just let us live our lives. We had to fight to get here. We're still fighting right now as it relates to respect women are supposed to be getting. We're still not getting it. I mean, men are still looking down on us. They're still treating us like we should be in the kitchen. You know, like, I feel like even us as women, we need to stand together instead of constantly attacking each other. If you notice with men, like, I envy men's relationship with other men because they're just, it's always bros before hoes. It's always, you know, if two guys slept with that girl, they'll laugh at it. While us girls, we're always quick to attack each other. Like, why are we always so quick to attack each other? Oh, she doesn't even look good. Oh, look at her. Like, let's just stand together and help build each other. My success is your success. Your success is my success. So I'll see you guys next time here on my YouTube channel. Please check out my blog, www.larnolauren.com, for fashion, looks, and stuff like that. And if you're interested in my hair, you can check my other channel. The link will be right here or down below in the info box, so you can know all about my hair and what I'm wearing. So I'll see you guys next time.